A strong mind isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And once you do, it can transform your entire life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem unshaken by life's toughest challenges while others crumble under pressure? The truth is, mental strength is like a hidden superpower. It keeps you moving forward when life gets tough, holds you steady in the midst of chaos, and gives you the resilience to face obstacles head on. But here's the catch: talent and skill alone aren't enough. Without mental toughness, even the most gifted individuals can struggle. That's why this journey is so important. It's not just about surviving life's struggles, it's about thriving. Today, we're diving into the timeless wisdom of Buddhism to uncover 6 surprising habits that might be quietly weakening your mind. More importantly, we'll explore how Buddhist teachings can help you break free from these patterns and cultivate an unshakable, focused mind, one that can bounce back from anything. And trust me, the final lesson, it's the most powerful of all. It might just be the key to a life you never thought possible. If you've ever felt weighed down by negativity, self-doubt, or the past, this journey is for you. Together, we'll unlock your mental strength like never before. Ready to transform your mind? Let's begin. Habit number 1. Let go of a negative mindset. Imagine walking through life wearing tinted glasses that dull every color around you. The vibrant red of a blooming rose or the golden glow of a sunrise fades into muted shades of gray. This is what a negative mindset does. It distorts your perception, turning moments of joy into shadows of doubt. The first step to building mental strength, inspired by Buddhist philosophy, is learning to let go of this mindset. Buddhism teaches that the mind is like a mirror. It reflects whatever we allow it to hold. A single negative thought, if left unchecked, can ripple through our consciousness like a stone cast into still water. But here's the truth: thoughts are not permanent. Just as clouds drift across the sky without changing its essence, our minds can release negativity without losing clarity. One powerful way to do this is through loving kindness meditation, also known as metta. Close your eyes and silently repeat, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering." Start with yourself, then extend these wishes to a friend, a stranger, and even someone who challenges you. With time, you'll loosen the grip of resentment and self-criticism, realizing that no one, not even your harshest critic, deserves to live under the weight of negativity. In today's world, negativity surrounds us. Bad news, criticism, setbacks. It's easy to fall into a cycle of pessimism. But ask yourself, does dwelling on negativity ever solve the problem? Or does it only anchor you to the past? Buddhism's principle of impermanence reminds us that challenges, no matter how overwhelming, are as fleeting as passing clouds. To put this into action, start observing your thoughts without judgment. When negativity arises, don't fight it, acknowledge it, then gently shift your focus. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can feel grateful for right now? It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of laughter in the distance, or even just a deep breath. Letting go of negativity doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending life is perfect. It means clearing the lens through which you see the world. A clean mirror reflects light. A calm mind reflects resilience. By releasing negativity, you free yourself to embrace strength, clarity, and compassion. Because even the darkest clouds can't hold back the sun forever. Habit number 2, stop complaining about things beyond your control. In Buddhist philosophy, acceptance is not about resignation, it's about understanding life's natural flow. The Buddha once likened resistance to being struck by two arrows. The first arrow is the situation itself, something out of your control. The second arrow is the suffering caused by your reaction to it. While you can't always prevent the first arrow, the second one, that's entirely in your hands. Complaining is like shooting that second arrow at yourself over and over again. It doesn't change the situation, it only deepens your frustration. Acceptance, on the other hand, is the art of dancing in the rain instead of cursing the storm. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. You can honk, grumble, and fume, or you can take a deep breath, accept that traffic is out of your control, and use the moment to reflect or listen to something uplifting. The traffic hasn't changed, but your mindset has, and that changes everything. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to blame external factors for our struggles, our boss, the economy, the weather. But constantly pointing fingers only fuels frustration. Buddhist teachings guide us to shift our focus to what we can control. This is where visualization can help. Picture your problem as a tangled knot. Complaining tightens the knot. But focusing on solutions, that gradually loosens it. Close your eyes and imagine yourself untangling one strand at a time, calmly and patiently. Now ask yourself, what can I do right now? If there's something actionable, take that step. If the answer is nothing, practice letting go. A simple mindfulness exercise can help. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and repeat, I release what I cannot change. This creates space for peace, even in the middle of chaos. Modern life often feels like a whirlwind of situations beyond our control. Delayed flights, canceled plans, unexpected setbacks. Complaining doesn't resolve them. It only drains your energy. By shifting your focus to acceptance and action, you reclaim your power. Remember, mental strength isn't about controlling everything around you. It's about mastering how you respond. Complaining keeps you stuck. Acceptance sets you free. When you stop gripping the burning coal, you don't just end the pain, you create space to heal and grow. Release the need to resist what is beyond your reach. Let go of the second arrow, and you'll find that even life's storms carry hidden beauty. Habit number 3. Express yourself authentically. Imagine a treasure chest filled with priceless jewels, but hidden away in a dark corner, never opened. That's what happens when you suppress your true thoughts and emotions. The third secret to becoming mentally strong is simple. Express yourself authentically. Holding back your emotions and ideas creates inner conflict, like a volcano building pressure, until one day it erupts. Buddhism offers a powerful antidote through the practice of right speech, a guiding principle that encourages us to express ourselves with honesty, kindness, and mindfulness. Many people suppress their feelings to avoid conflict or fit in, but in reality, this isolation creates more distress. Imagine carrying the weight of unspoken emotions day after day. It's exhausting. Buddhism teaches that our words and thoughts are powerful tools. When used wisely, they create connections and peace, not barriers and misunderstandings. So how can you start expressing yourself authentically? 1. Understand your emotions. A journaling is a simple yet powerful tool. Each morning or evening, take a few minutes to write down your thoughts without judgment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And why? Simply naming your emotions lightens the burden and brings clarity. 2. Be mindful of how you communicate. Before speaking, pause and reflect. Are my words true? Are they kind? Are they necessary? This simple practice transforms conversations. fostering understanding instead of conflict. 3. Build connections through honesty. Imagine sharing an idea or emotion and watching as it resonates with someone, creating a bond of trust. That is the power of authentic expression. In today's digital world, where communication often feels shallow and scripted, authenticity is rare, but it's also magnetic. When you express yourself openly and honestly, you free your mind, strengthen your relationships, and build the kind of resilience that makes you truly unshakable. Habit number 4. Take responsibility. Don't blame others. Imagine running a race with a backpack full of rocks. Each step feels heavier, your progress slower. You struggle against the weight, wondering why you can't move forward. Blaming others for your struggles is like carrying that backpack. It drains your energy and holds you back from reaching your full potential. The fourth secret to mental strength is simple. Take responsibility and stop blaming others. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of karma teaches that our actions shape our reality. This is a powerful reminder that we are not powerless victims of life's circumstances. We are active participants in shaping them. When you blame others for your difficulties, you hand over control of your life. You're essentially saying, I can't change this because someone else caused it. But when you take responsibility, you reclaim the power to steer your own ship, no matter how rough the waters. Blame may feel satisfying in the moment. It gives you someone to direct your frustration toward. But in the long run, it only fuels resentment and stalls progress. Taking responsibility is not about blaming yourself for everything. It's about focusing on what's within your control and acting on it. One powerful way to do this is through forgiveness. Imagine the person you blame as a rock in that heavy backpack. Holding on to anger and blame only adds to your burden. Forgiving them doesn't mean condoning their actions. It means choosing to free yourself from their grip. Close your eyes and picture yourself removing those rocks, one by one, until the backpack feels lighter. Next, shift your focus from blame to action. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what is one step I can take to improve this situation? Even small actions, like clarifying expectations at work or expressing your feelings in a relationship, shift your focus from what others did wrong to what you can do right. In today's world, social media makes it easy to seek external validation or blame external factors for personal struggles. But personal accountability is a cornerstone of mental strength. By taking ownership of your choices, you build a resilience that no amount of external validation can provide. Remember, life's storms will come. They may not always be your fault, but how you navigate them is entirely up to you. Blame keeps you adrift. Responsibility gives you the wheel. When you stop blaming others and start taking responsibility, you reclaim your power. The weight of that backpack begins to lift, and you move forward with clarity and strength. Every storm becomes an opportunity for growth. Every choice strengthens your resolve. Habit number 5. Replace fantasizing with visualization. Imagine building a grand, elaborate castle in the air, majestic, beautiful, filled with endless possibilities. But when you try to step inside, it vanishes. That's what fantasizing does. It gives you the illusion of progress, but leaves you disconnected from reality. The fifth secret to becoming mentally strong is to replace fantasizing with visualization. Buddhism teaches the principle of right intention, a call to align our goals with purposeful action. Fantasizing lacks this alignment. It's indulgent, it's fleeting, it's disconnected from the present moment. While daydreaming can offer temporary escape, it doesn't lead to real change. Habit number 5. Replace fantasizing with visualization. It's easy to get trapped in an endless cycle of what if instead of what now. Fantasizing can feel satisfying. It offers an escape, a fleeting high, a perfect world in your mind. But it doesn't bring real change. It keeps you passive, stuck in a loop of wishing rather than doing. Visualization, on the other hand, is the bridge between aspirations and action. It allows you to envision a future rooted in clarity and intention, guiding you toward meaningful progress. Picture this. You dream of running a marathon, but instead of training, you spend most of your time imagining the finish line, the cheers, the medal, the sense of victory. It feels good, but when the day comes, you're unprepared for the reality of the challenge. Now imagine a different approach. Close your eyes and visualize yourself lacing up your running shoes. Feel the pavement beneath your feet. Hear the rhythmic sound of your steady breath. Imagine the satisfaction of completing each training session, not just the race itself. This mental rehearsal prepares you for the journey, not just the destination. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media paints an unrealistic picture of instant success, leading many to fantasize about results without effort. But as Buddhist teachings remind us, the journey matters as much as the outcome. Visualization helps you embrace this truth. It grounds your dreams in actionable steps, creating a mental roadmap to success. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," ask yourself, what does success look like for me? What steps can I take today to move closer to it? Write these steps down. Visualize yourself completing them with focus and determination. This process doesn't just build mental strength, it also cultivates resilience. Buddhism also emphasizes the impermanence of all things. Visualization helps you adapt to this reality by encouraging flexibility. Imagine your path as a river rather than a straight line. When obstacles arise, visualization allows you to flow around them, maintaining momentum without being derailed by setbacks. Fantasizing keeps you stuck in a passive state. Visualization ignites action. It transforms wishful thinking into deliberate effort and replaces frustration with empowerment. By grounding your aspirations in the present and visualizing your steps forward, you create a solid foundation for growth. Let go of the castles in the air and start building your dreams with intention and purpose, one brick at a time. In doing so, you don't just imagine a brighter future, you make it a reality. Habit number 6, prioritize personal relationships. Imagine a beautiful garden filled with vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and the soothing sound of a gentle breeze. But over time, it's neglected. No watering, no care, no attention. Slowly, the colors fade, the leaves wither, and that once thriving garden becomes a shadow of its former self. Relationships are like that garden. Neglect them, and they wither. Nurture them, and they blossom into sources of strength and joy. The 6th secret to mental strength is simple. Prioritize personal relationships. In Buddhism, the value of presence is a cornerstone of living a meaningful life. Presence isn't just about being physically there. It means showing up emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. In a world where attention is fragmented and conversations are constantly interrupted by notifications, being truly present for someone is a rare gift. Think of a time when you had a deep, meaningful conversation with a friend or loved one. How did you feel afterward? Lighter? Understood? More grounded? That moment wasn't about fixing problems or offering grand solutions. It was about shared presence. Buddhism teaches us that relationships are an opportunity to practice compassion, patience, and mindfulness, qualities that strengthen not just our bonds with others, but also our inner resilience. One practical way to nurture relationships is to dedicate moments of undistracted attention to those who matter most. Try this. Set aside your phone. Clear your mind of distractions. Fully engage in the interaction. Ask open-ended questions. Listen, really listen, without interrupting. Notice the little details, the emotions behind their words, the tone of their voice. These small acts of mindfulness can transform ordinary interactions into moments of deep connection. In today's digital world, we often mistake quantity for quality. We count likes, followers, and messages, thinking they reflect our social health. But research shows that loneliness is on the rise, even in a hyper-connected society. The solution? Prioritize depth over breadth. Instead of chasing surface-level connections, invest in the relationships that truly matter. These relationships are the roots that keep you grounded when life feels chaotic. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that in the end, the strength of our connections determines the strength of our spirit. Water your garden. Nurture the bonds that bring you peace. And in return, those relationships will become a source of strength, resilience, and joy. Cherish relationships, the impermanence of life. Buddhist wisdom reminds us of a profound truth. Life is impermanent. Our time with loved ones is finite. But rather than bringing fear, this awareness should cultivate gratitude. It encourages us to make the most of every moment. Speak words of kindness. Express love freely. When you prioritize relationships, you build a support system that strengthens you during difficult times. Your loved ones become mirrors that reflect your strengths, remind you of your purpose, and uplift you when self-doubt creeps in. Just like a garden, relationships thrive when nurtured. Tend to them with care, presence, and intention, and they will become one of the greatest sources of your mental strength. After all, it's the connections we build and cherish that give life its deepest meaning. Bonus habit: learn from failures. Don't fear them. Imagine a sculptor standing before a rough block of marble. With every strike of the chisel, pieces fall away. At first, the process seems destructive, but each fragment removed reveals the masterpiece hidden within. Failure is that chisel. It removes the unnecessary and shapes you into something extraordinary. Reframing failure as growth Buddhism views life as an ever-evolving process where every experience, whether success or failure, contributes to growth. The principle of impermanence teaches us that nothing lasts forever, neither joy nor sorrow. This truth transforms failure from a permanent scar into a temporary visitor with valuable lessons to impart. Instead of running from failure, Buddhism encourages us to welcome it with curiosity, as a teacher guiding us forward. The Zen Proverb, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8, reminds us, resilience is not about avoiding failure, it's about refusing to let it define us. Seeing failure as a teacher. Think about a time when you faced a significant setback. Maybe it was a missed opportunity, a broken relationship, a mistake that felt overwhelming. At that moment, failure felt like an insurmountable wall, but if you look back now, can you see how it shaped you? Maybe it taught you patience, humility, the importance of perseverance. Modern life paints failure as something shameful, something to hide from others. Social media showcases highlight reels of success, leaving no room for the messy, unfiltered reality of trial and error. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone to it. Just as a sculptor cannot create a masterpiece without removing parts of the marble, we cannot grow without shedding outdated habits, beliefs, or methods. How to embrace failure with wisdom. 1. Shift your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" logically ask, "What can I learn from this?" Write down the lessons. No matter how small, every failure carries insights. Did it teach you to plan better? Did it show you the importance of clear communication? Did it help you develop patience? These lessons are the chisel strokes refining you into the person you are meant to be. Practice self-compassion. When we fail, our instinct is to criticize ourselves harshly. But self-judgment deepens the wound. Instead, treat yourself with kindness. Imagine comforting a dear friend who has stumbled. Offer yourself that same grace. Failure does not mean you are broken. It means you are trying, growing, and evolving. Failure is a teacher, not an enemy. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of failures. Each misstep brings you closer to understanding your path, strengthening your resolve, and sharpening your focus. Just as the sculptor sees potential in unshaped marble, see your failures as part of the process that reveals your true strength. Failure is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Learn from it, rise above it, and continue chiseling away until your masterpiece emerges. The essence of mental strength is not about being unshakable. It's about learning to bend without breaking, like bamboo in the wind. By practicing mindfulness, embracing impermanence, and letting go of what weighs us down, we cultivate an inner resilience that cannot be easily disturbed. The journey to mental strength begins within, with small, intentional steps to shift our habits and perspectives. Buddhist philosophy teaches us, true power comes not from controlling the external world, but from mastering the inner one. As the Zen Proverb reminds us, you cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Challenges will come. Emotions will rise and fall. But your ability to navigate them with mindfulness and grace defines your strength. Final thoughts. Your journey to mental strength. Each of the habits we explored today, letting go of negativity, taking responsibility, expressing authenticity, nurturing relationships, embracing failure as a teacher, offers a profound lesson. Together, they form a blueprint for overcoming inner conflict, achieving clarity, and living with purpose. By integrating these teachings into your daily life, you empower yourself to rise above mental weakness and become the calm center of your own storm. Your journey is your own progress, is not about perfection. It's about persistence. As you move forward, reflect on this thought-provoking insight. When you let go of who you are, you become who you might be. Embrace the process of becoming mentally strong, not just for yourself, but for those you inspire around you. Share your thoughts. Did these insights resonate with you? Which habit do you want to cultivate most? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. If you found this valuable, like and share this to help others unlock their inner strength. Subscribe to Buddha's Wisdom for more inspiring Buddhist insights on living a peaceful and empowered life.